Anderson. With us tonight, two great basketball minds, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Also, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the Lakers and the Toronto Raptors. Here are the five for the Lakers. Lowry with it. Now Carter. And he lays it up and in.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Now here's Bryant. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Here's Lowry. Pass to Carter. Back to Lowry. This one for three. No good that time. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. First quarter, just over a minute played. To the paint. Here's Leonard. Rebound by the Lakers. Johnson passes to Bryant. Lets the three fly. DeRozan with the rebound. Here's Toronto with the ball. Pass to Lowry. Back to DeRozan. Now here's Leonard. Defense is right there. Can't get it to go. Making him 0 for 2. Out of bounds. The Raptors will take it. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's DeRozan. Can't cash it in from close range.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Bryant. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
1:36 left in the first quarter. He drops it from range.
And that was from way downtown. Lowry truly is a gifted shooter from distance.
Bryant outside. Back to Johnson. Here's West. O'Neal inside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively, put the defense back on his heels.
Now here's Lowry. The shake. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
You love the intensity Kyle Lowry brings. He gives you a no-nonsense mentality at the point guard position.
That free throw good from Lowry. The Raptors making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. That one's no good. The Lakers trail. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. West misses. And here are the Raptors now. Pass to Bosch. And Lowry puts up a deep three. Rebound, the Lakers. Here's Baylor. Outside Johnson. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. O'Neal inside. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. DeRozan passes to Lowry. Carter from outside. That shot missing. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. It's the Raptors. They lead by 2. Stay with us now. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to imagine they're feeling pretty confident the way things have gone.
They've got to be satisfied so far. They look cohesive to begin this game.
From about 16, the shot misses. And Los Angeles the other way now. And for Los Angeles, James against DeRozan. James passes to Johnson. Here's O'Neal out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. James inside, defended by DeRozan. James, that's good. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Inside, James can really carve the defense apart. His strength makes him such a tough cover.
And for Toronto, pass to DeRozan. Wing shot on the way. Count that one.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Outside Johnson to the left side wing. Launches it. Nails it from 3.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Here's Stoudemire. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. DeRozan outside. From the wing. Off the left rim and out.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Here's Baylor. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And he drops it first. The Lakers making a switch here. And so he hits both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Stoudemire. To the middle. Here's Leonard. Some solid defense from James. The Lakers in the lead. Outside Johnson. Back to James. Puts up a 3. Toronto grabs the miss. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And again, Toronto no good. Outside Johnson. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Kyle Lowry's checked in for Toronto. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's McGrady. Gets the 3 to fall.
Where was the D there? No one was covering the open man.
Here's Baylor. He's got 5. It's good. He has 7.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Pass to Leonard. The baseline J is on the way. Misses off the right iron. And so it's the Lakers with it. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Here's Johnson. Again, the Lakers score.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Lowry against Johnson. Here's Bargnani. The 3 is up. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Bryant a screen on Lowry. It's Johnson with a drive. He's off on the first. And the Lakers making a change here. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there.
Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
Pass to Bargnani. Now here's Leonard. Lowry outside. Launches a three. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers.
Score is your Raptors 11. The Lakers 18. Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors Youth Dance Team. Get ready, yo. It's time.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Toronto trailing. And so in the game for Los Angeles. Pass to Carter. Over Bryant. Carter can't get it to go. Carter's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's O'Neal. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Carter. Pass to Lowry. Shoots over Johnson. O'Neal pulls it in.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
And here's Bryant. Here's O'Neal. Here's West. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. That one's good for 2. O'Neal's got his second basket.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Bryant against Carter. Into the lane. Pass to Bosch. That one a little long. Johnson against Lowry. Shot from 16. And again, it's the Lakers.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused, and they've executed.
Pass to Carter. Here's Bosch. Kicks it to DeRozan. There's a screen. And again, no good by Toronto. Now Los Angeles with it. This is the most they've led, 13 points. The offensive rebound. O'Neal can't get it to fall. And here are the Raptors now. Nothing yet for him here in the third quarter. Outside Carter. No good from outside. Carter's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Carter against Johnson. Back to O'Neal. With the second effort, in deep. Johnson drops it in. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Carter, high post. He's against Bryant. Out to Lowry. Looking to end the run. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Lowry's gone 1 of 5 from 3-point territory. Johnson against Lowry. Bryant outside. To the inside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
A line change here for Toronto. And Toronto calls time here.
How about the north side crew? Make some noise for them again.
35 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Van Vliet outside. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. The floater, he got a piece of it. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Goodrich. And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Davis with a screen on Van Vliet. And the three-pointer goes.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And for the Lakers.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
The Lakers on D. Van Vliet outside. Kicks it out to Siakam. Gets the three ball to go. Siakam's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Great shooting instincts from Pascal Siakam. He knew he had that quick shot in the bag.
James with the ball, and Davis picks him up defensively.
And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
Van Vliet up top. Siakam outside. Here's McGrady. Clock at 6. Here's the three. Here's Christie. And it's Wilkes with a rebound. Here are the Lakers now. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Over to the left wing. Pass to Worthy. Here's Goodrich. Three-pointer. And they get it back. It's James on the wing. Shoots a fadeaway. And the shot's good.
I know he was wide open, but that fadeaway was cash.
There's a minute 54 left in the game. Siakam left side. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Christie. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Lakers. Here's Wilkes. Now, here is James. The 6-footer. And the shot goes.
Assisted by Jamal.
James has gone 80% from the field. 4 of 5 shooting. Here's McGrady. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to Van Vliet. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Assertive play by Fred in the paint. He wanted that foul, and he got it.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
I think the mid-range game has been a go-to option for them in this game. And when it's working like it is for them, I see no reason to make a change.
Yeah, I also have to call out the work they've done at the line. And they've been excellent at drawing fouls and capitalizing on those free points.
Here's Davis. Again, the Lakers.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
McGrady shot.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've got Magic Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Kobe. Then there's West, and it's O'Neal in at the 5.
The assist going to Bryant. Kobe's been improving on that facet of his game.
Lowry passes to Carter. Nice D from Bryant.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
West finds Abdul-Jabbar. To the middle, looks for Bosh, gets it to him. Carter, the pass to Leonard. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Kobe dishes to Johnson. Bosh against O'Neal. There's the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shot clock at 6. And Shaq with the slam.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Knocked away to Rosen. And Shaq pulls it down. West against Leonard. From the arc. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Shaq's got his second basket.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Here's Carter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
When you think Vince Carter, dunking is probably the first thing that comes up, but Vince is also someone who can be a first option. Tremendously talented.
And he sinks the second. The Lakers with a quick start to this game. Johnson kicks to Kobe. O'Neal a screen on Carter. Here's Kobe. And the dunk by O'Neal.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Hey, I talked to the Lakers head coach. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim and make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
Interesting report, David, looking to set the tone defensively. Greg, they don't really want to shoot him.
You know, I expect them to be aggressive, closing out on shooters and blocking out on that defensive backboard.
Oh, those are great points, and they're things you really want to establish right out of the gate.
And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Here's Stoudemire. Shot clock at 5. Carter inside the three-point line. And again, Toronto no luck.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And it's Bryant in the corner. His three-pointers off the mark. Raptors trail by 5. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Fires for 3. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Pull up Jay. Johnson, good.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Siakam sets a screen for DeRozan. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jerry West.
Well, we talk about the offensive prowess of DeMar DeRozan. Clever use of the up fake and gets him to draw the foul. Nicely done.
Baylor, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Johnson with it. O'Neal a screen on Stoudemire. Here's Bryant on the money from 12 feet away.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, you dancing.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Magic Johnson is out there with Bryant. Then it's Baylor. Then it's Kareem. And it's Shaq in at the 5. Down low. Lakers leading by 7. Down low. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
On the wing, Johnson. While recovering. Baylor can't get it to go. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. DeRozan passes to Bosh. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bosh has got his second basket of the game.
Oh, nice balance from Bosh there. Absorbing the contact well and still able to convert.
Back to Johnson. He lobs it up. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Oh, can I get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boy.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Here's Lowry. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Johnson. Pass to O'Neal. The 3 from Bryant sinks the three-pointer. Bryant's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Passes to Leonard. Fires from the wing. The Lakers with the rebound. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Johnson. Pass to O'Neal. The kick out to Bryant. O'Neal a screen on DeRozan. For 3, Kobe. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Toronto calls timeout.
All right, fans, time to fire off the t-shirts. More fun.
And the Lakers with some changes. LeBron's checked in for O'Neal, and West subs in for Baylor. Raptors trail by 11. The pass to Peterson. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. The Raptors making a switch here. Bargnani's checked in. 52 seconds left in the first half. Here's Stoudemire, and he converts the layup.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Bryant looking over the floor. Pass to Johnson. Feeds it to Abdul-Jabbar. Kicks it out to Johnson. Over to the left wing. They get it again. And another shot. And Abdul-Jabbar with the layup. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 points in the quarter.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
And here is Stoudemire. Three-pointer. Here's McGrady. And nails the buzzer beater. And the first half is now in the books. Lakers lead by 9. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
DeRozan out there with Lowry. Then there's Chris Bosh. And there's Carter. And it's Leonard in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Now here is Lowry.
If you want to be considered the best center in the game, show me on the defensive end. Shaq has the tools to truly be dominant on that side.
Now here's Bryant. Inside, Abdul-Jabbar. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Kobe's got 3 assists in the game. Raptors trail by 11. Leonard sets a screen for Carter. To the paint. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Clock at 6. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. And it's sent back by O'Neal. To the inside. Stolen by Bosh. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Just terrific communication between teammates. DeRozan times his leap to perfection, and the pass was perfect.
Bryant, that's for 2. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Goodrich, he's checked in for the Lakers. Now here's Bosh. Pass to Lowry. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. O'Neal's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Kobe. DeRozan against Shaq. Here's Goodrich. No good from outside. Raptors trail by 11. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. No good with the triple. West against DeRozan. The pass to Bryant. With the drive. It's stolen by Lowry. To the paint. Here's Leonard. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
But Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
Lowry against West. Outside Bryant. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Couldn't tell if they tried to foul Shaq there, but didn't matter.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Lakers shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. There's the three. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Peterson. Pass to O'Neal. And here is Goodrich. And he makes good on the layup.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates?
Passes it to Bargnani. Back to Van Vliet. Here's Peterson. Covered by Worthy. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
It's his first trip to the line.
Morris Peterson at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And here's James outside. They get it back. Here's Shaq. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And it's not easy to get between Shaq and a rebound. He is relentless on the glass.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
At the line for 1.
On the free throw, no good. And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto. It's a 10-point game. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And again, no good by Toronto. Now Goodrich. On the left block. A shot that time, not on target. And Shaq with the slam.
We have gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
And so it's Los Angeles, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Los Angeles leading by 12. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's West. And it's LeBron James. And it's Wilkes in at the shooting guard position.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
Stoudemire outside. Pass to Carter for the three. That shot off the mark. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's West. Leonard trying to break free. West gets the bucket.
And how about the lift? West gets on his shot, leaning back just a touch. Very difficult to contest.
Davis with a screen on Johnson. Here's Stoudemire. Johnson with the block. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Stoudemire's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Johnson kicks to Baylor. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now.
tip-off goes to the Lakers. And the Lakers starting five. Johnson passes to Bryant. Inside. Here's O'Neal. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Pass to Bosch. Lowry outside. There's the triple. Toronto the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Johnson against Lowry. Down low. Here's O'Neal. Good. O'Neal's gotten his second bucket of the game.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And here are the Lakers. Outside Johnson. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Back to O'Neal. Right side Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tipped.
Get that weak stuff out of here. Awesome swat by Chris Bosh.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Leonard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
That free throw, no good.
Kawhi Leonard continuing in the offseason to tinker with his game, trying to find ways to improve upon it, always working hard to bring something out the next season.
Now Los Angeles with it. It's a 5-point game. Bryant outside. Here's West. Bryant outside. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Johnson against Lowry. Up top Carter. Over Bryant. And Carter gets it to go on the assist by Lowry.
Well, that's some veteran savvy from Lowry. Just floor awareness and finds the open teammate.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Toronto with the ball. They trail by 6. DeRozan finds Lowry. That 3's off the mark. And it's the Lakers' ball. Here's Johnson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Magic Johnson taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Raptors making a change here. And Johnson drops them both.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
DeRozan passes to Carter. No good with the triple. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Johnson. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Bosch. DeRozan outside. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
On the wing, Bryant lets it go from deep. Hits the 3-pointer. Bryant's got 6 points.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Outside Carter. Pass to Stoudemire. Shoots over Johnson. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Los Angeles.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Los Angeles.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Yeah, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
On the court for the Lakers, they've got Johnson. He's out there with Kobe Bryant, and it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Misses the layup.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Carter finds DeRozan. Back to Carter. They set the screen. Fires for three. Drains the triple. 5 points in the game.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
James outside. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
What a find by LeBron James, setting up a great look that time.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And Toronto calls time here.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Now here's Lowry, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's McGrady, covered by Bryant. Pass to Carter, beyond the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one. And that one's good. James.
How many times have we talked about LeBron, if he had played football, how dominating he would be. So solid, contact's not going to bother him.
Lowry outside. Carter on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. 4-3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Pass to Baylor. And he lobs it up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's McGrady. Covered by Bryant. Back to Leonard. Intercepted. Now the Lakers moving it up. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. And that one misses. And the second free throw is good. Here's Toronto with the ball. It's a 16-point game. Lowry, right side. Oh, and Johnson with a block. 1:21 left to play in the second quarter. There's the block, and they'll get another chance. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. The Lakers making a switch here. That's good from Siakam. 1:06 left in the half. Outside Johnson. Jacks up a three. Sends it home from three-point land. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Siakam for three. That one no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. 20 seconds left in the first half of this game. Pass to Lowry. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. The long distance 3 is buried.
And Kyle Lowry pulling out all the stops now, showing all of his ring.
From deep, Johnson. And that's not going to go. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Lakers at... There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Lowry. They've got DeMar DeRozan. He's out there with Kyle Lowry, and it's Carter in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Here's Bryant. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Give him 8 points now.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
Here's West. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. That shot is good by O'Neal.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Now here's Lowry. Leonard up top. Shoots. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. There's the double team with Carter. And here's Bryant outside. Rebound by the Raptors. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Pass to Bosh. From 13 feet, down it goes.
Just impossible to guard Chris Bosh when he releases it that quick as soon as he gets it.
Here's West, defended by DeRozan. And the basket by West.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Lowry. Inside, here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
And you got to have some hang time to pull that off. To the inside. O'Neal misses. So it's Toronto now, trailing by 13. Here's Lowry. Rebound, the Lakers. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Van Vliet's checked in for Lowry. A minute and a half left in the third. Fires the 3. That one is off. Here's Toronto with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Pass to DeRozan. Doesn't go that time, and it's the Lakers the other way. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Bryant with it. From downtown. On the wing, Davis. Here's Goodrich. 5 on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Davis. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. On offense, here come the Raptors. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. DeRozan outside. And there's the screen. A shot from the high post. Rebound, the Lakers.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Pass to Davis. Now here's Bryant. There's the 3. Rebound by Van Vliet. Carter, the pass to Van Vliet. From deep. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Los Angeles in a good situation, up by 13. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Counted. Here's Stoudemire. Let's go with a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Here's West. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Who poked away. Going inside, and a nice finish on the layup. And Los Angeles leads by 17.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Timeout called, the Raptors. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end and putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Now here's Johnson.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Davis with a screen on Johnson. Here's Stoudemire. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. Here's West. Takes the 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
Now, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Here's West. Here's the pick. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Scoring this much while shooting this well. Insane.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. The shot by Stoudemire, no good.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Davis with a rebound. Here's Christie. Pass to Stoudemire. Now Siakam. Shot clock at 5. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Christie's shot is off. Here's West. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. The shot from 20 feet out. Christie with a rebound. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Magic Johnson. That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Raptors, David Stoudemire.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Wilkes. And here's Davis. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Goodrich. The three. It's not going to go for him. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a